Welcome to Global Mission Teams International Broadcasts with Dr. Raymond.
Hello, good day. My name is Raymond. I'm the president of Global Mission Teams International, and today I will be continuing on our series, The Fundamentals of Parenting, Part 2. And here I will be talking about child preparation. How do you prepare for the incoming child? Now, good preparation, they say, begets good performance, and poor preparation begets poor performance. Now, preparation is actually founded on a ground of information. You prepare based on the amount of information you have, and that is why parents go as far as reading books, articles, novels, listening to messages like this, just to get themselves equipped for the incoming child. This is the only way to ensure safety, 100% safety for your child. Now, both parents have roles to play. The man has a supportive and an encouraging role to play. And so as men, we must encourage our wives and support them through pregnancy. It is also needless to mention that men are supposed to be providers for the home. And so we must provide adequately all the necessary things needed for pregnancy and for child care. Pregnancy period is a challenging time. Child expectation period is a challenging time, especially for the woman. So the man must be standby to provide all the necessary moral supports. Okay, now on the part of the woman, more lies. The woman has more roles to play, has more things to battle with. And so the woman must be fully prepared. Now, in preparation, what do? Number one, you prepare for your prenatal or antenatal care. Now, the prenatal or antenatal care period is actually very sensitive. The prenatal and antenatal care is actually a preventive health care measure to forestall the effects of risky pregnancies and to provide a roadmap to safe delivery. At your antenatal visits, you get access to check if there are things that may complicate your pregnancy. Here you also get equipped with the right information to adjust and accommodate to the psychological and the biological changes that go along with pregnancy. Now, screening and diagnosis are also made to ensure that you are not carrying a defective child or a child that is in the wrong position. This is the only way to prevent complications of pregnancy. This is the only way to prevent maternal death, neonatal death, abortions or miscarriages, birth defects, and so many other complications. And so the importance of prenatal or antenatal care cannot be overemphasized. It should never be downplayed. If you love your child, then register early for your antenatal visits. And you know what? When you know the sex of your child, you can prepare adequately, isn't it? So you have to know. So next time you get pregnant, make your way to the hospital early enough so you can get assessed. The next thing you may want to do is to plan for your place of delivery. The place of delivery, your birth, is very, very key. You know why? This gives you the room to, if possible, choose who will be around during your delivery. You may want to give it in a place where you have adequate care and attention from friends and relations. Now, if your pregnancy is a high risk one, you may want to check the facility where you're giving birth. If the facility has adequate manpower and facilities to ensure safe delivery. Now, some parents want to give birth in a nation or a state where they have the right of citizenship by birth for their children. So these are important dynamics that you may want to consider. The next thing you may want to also consider is taking leave from work early enough. If you are a sit-at-home mom, beautiful. If you are not a sit-at-home mom, you're an official person, you may want to take adequate leave from work. Some women want to work until the very last day when the labor begins. But all these things are dependent on the circumstances surrounding your pregnancy. Some women usually need bed rest. So you may want to consider some of these things and discuss with your employer. Okay, so the next thing to do is to plan to acquire or get all necessary delivery items. Some women want to wait on the very last month, but I advise that you begin to get these things gradually from the very first month or the second month when you discover you're pregnant, so that it doesn't get to you as an overwhelming burden and it doesn't take you unawares. You buy these things as much as twice the price if you buy it within the hospital setting. Those who have been to labor room will understand what I'm talking about. So begin early to acquire these things so it doesn't take you by surprise. The next thing you may want to do is to decide the kind of delivery method you want, whether it's going to be a vaginal delivery or a cesarean section. In the advanced world, most persons go for a cesarean section because it's very easy, almost zero level of maternal deaths and complications and all that. But in our own setting, many people still go for the vaginal delivery. Now, some of these things are important because the method of delivery you choose will determine the amount of post-delivery care you will need, and also the amount of preparation financially you may have to make for delivery. So you want to sit down and draw your roadmap. The next thing you may also want to consider is your post-delivery care. Who comes around to take care of you after delivery? Is your mom available? If she's not available, who is the next closest person you may beckon on? Do you want to get the help of a professional mother or something else? These are some things you may want to consider. And then finally, after delivery, how do you take care of this child? You may need to make preparations for vaccination and immunization. This is very important because you don't want to know what children who are not vaccinated or immunized go through in the outbreak of diseases. So these things are things that we need to consider critically. Each of these things I've mentioned may look very trivial, but I tell you, if you miss any of them, you may have missed so much, and that wouldn't go well with you. So let's take the pregnancy period or preparation period for child delivery very seriously, because they hold the key to the fundamentals. And I hope you were enriched by this. I hope it was insightful. Stay tuned as we get you more and more of the fundamentals. Bye-bye.